Okay, don't look at me. I'm just gonna read. I haven't showered and stuff, so I'm not really looking the best, but I'm just gonna read, like, just how I've been feeling lately with Christmas and New Year and all, back stuff, at the end of the year. Because there's always a certain feeling that, like, goes away so quickly. But this year, I feel like it has been stronger within me. It has been holding its place in my ribcage, in my head. And I just wanted to record this, to catch that feeling. Like how writers, poets catch, whatever they do with words and stuff. So I just wanted to do that. And yeah. So it's currently not really 2 a.m., it's 1:51 a.m. Oops. So, last few days of this year, and also of these pages, it's late. I should go to bed ASAP, but I just wanted to say a few things. Just to have that feeling like I'm wrapping up something. Yeah, but like I'm kind of getting too much hold of myself since there's still quite a handful of days, years, and a whole lifetime of things to move and happen. As the year has been and still is ending, the last few days blend with the first always. I've been feeling the breeze of the seeming weeping last moments. Not of all, but of just this particular era and time. Metaphorically speaking, of this year, I think I'm most likely in the middle or even the start of something, which is a previous note to my blending days. I've had some revelations and melodies in my mind, accompanied as a chain of events or just individually forged by certain causes. Sorry. I'm using big, intangible words for a person writing an unclearly long body of text without a closer look. Again. Which has either brought more tears, a rapid influx of emotions, and humanic liberations. Whatever that means. Or even some reinforced robotic numbness, like a version of ChatGPT, only with no answers to actual real important questions, which have mostly ruminated this present bubble of time in my so long and wise life. Maybe it's a crush. I'm getting like those feelings like in my stomach, it's like also puppy love and stuff. Of him, the boy I've seen numerous times, even coincidentally, on the very bus I was documenting my mix of Christmas disasters. I just lost my voice. Granted, from the perspective of a hormonal 17-year-old with overlapping puberties. So take my hyperboles as expressed raw poems of my mind. And so, in this grand scheme of things, a very historical point of my life, obviously. Which I myself now find. I could try to further emulate my words forcefully, the tales and birds of so melodramatically, accompanied by my lively music, to further elaborate and extend my emotions upper dimensionally to the listener, reader, viewer, the person at the other end of whatnot. But again, stated by my other preceders, which had the same wisdom in their encrypted words and melodies, those impersonators being, of course, myself. Why do I have to be understood? Why do I have to, again, feel this forceful action literally as this writing and meta-documentation of my very wise words and meaningfully presented and reworked images? Wish to be simple, to get his response to my Merry Christmas text, and to again decentralize his very obscure and unimaginative in this sort of quote way of this blind boy. But I feel quite inspired at the same time, prolonged to continue and expand my body of work, emerging even if perceived by slices of emotions, are random but significant by that simply given moments, complications and extensions, bureaucracy, even between blue lines and white strips of paper. You don't know this, but dreams and canvas of vast realities are the anchors of my perplexed and undescriptive soul, which hold its place and power in this world. Sitting or standing, passing by, become metas of the own experience itself, and reduce us to prove to that small nagging ego that yes, I'm right, and yes, that suffering and mental breakdown do result in character development, and that narrating a chunk of days based on some emotions at almost 2 a.m. was a simple, near to perfect idea. Not. Yet the voice becomes and is filled with a sense of pessimism and continuations to fill these last pages, literally and unexpectedly, metaphorically, of this emerging almost to be end year by the calendar as a default, wanting to remain in this natural habitat, talk about Christmas and how much it infamously hates it. Oh boy, even the sight of colorful decorations made it cold, not me. I was just entertained somewhere with my family. It wanted to find destructive ways to create this untangible, almost depressing melange of Christmas, of not knowing how to feel once I finally see in my present that I even chose myself, or when I see the last glimpse of the car leaving with my family, signaling the end of my last real Christmas as a child, and now orphan to the real world. Probably later now, he would be forgotten. He would just shut up about him, and all will be somehow solved, hormonally and mentally up there, with my relationships and all that. Oh God, am I in some ways happy to leave 2024 and Christmas behind? There is a relief into getting back to the ordinary. Stop ruminating on the perfect moments and not be disturbed by my dad at fucking 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. A perfect imperfect, scary hopeless, and at times depressing monologues of Christmas and upcoming New Year. But in the background, I enjoy the music. Listen myself and personify my simplest worries to the haunting monsters which will enable me to escape and actually woefully return to my human cave, to my home, my cat, and temporary Christmas tree, and read along these pages, take bus rides whenever, forget about the bad days and boys and just be part of my disastrous Christmas and all around year and life mix. Every day, at every granted, thankfully, day. Thank you.